Hello and welcome to your Biological Science Combined course. I am Professor Febres, your instructor for this semester, and I am excited to guide you through the course, making sure you guys know where everything is, how to submit work so that you're successful. So by now you should have already seen my introduction video, which tells you a little bit about me. I've been teaching at Valencia for 24 years now. So I think I'm experienced. All right, let's get to the course material. First thing you should do, if you haven't done so already, let's go over the syllabus, the detailed syllabus. If you guys click on this icon right here, it's going to take you right to it. Just to let you know, this is like a detailed version of the simple syllabus. The state now requires that there is a simple version of the syllabus presented to you prior to registering to the course. But if you want to know where everything is and how everything works in details, this is it. Let's go real quick. Your textbook for this course is digital. It's Biology. The core is the third edition. It is actually an access code. And so you may have it, you may not have it. Whether you have the access code at this point or not, go to this link right here. It says Access Pearson. I'm not going to click on it right now because then it's hard to come back from it. But if you guys click on it, it's very straightforward. It tells you exactly what to do. If you have the access code, you enter the access code and it gives you immediate access to the electronic version of the book. And it also gives you instant access to the activities, classwork activities, I call them. And these are activities that will help you with questions and some simulations. It will help you comprehend the concepts that you need to learn for this course. And those activities, as I will tell you or show you later on when I go over the modules, they are due on Saturdays. You have another access code, or you're supposed to have another access code, which is the one for the lab portion of the course. It is actually a Macmillan Lab Simulation Access Code. Same thing, there is a link for that. So it is the one that says Macmillan Learning, and it works more or less the same whether you have the access code right now or not. Just click on the Macmillan Learning and it will take you step by step, tell you how to enter the access code to give you access to the lab simulation. If you do not have the access code, there's also a 2-week trial for you guys not to fall behind. So within those 2-week trials, you're supposed to order your access codes. I believe there are links here for the online bookstore to do so. Let's go ahead and continue. A couple of things that you need to do in order to be in compliance. So once you finish reviewing the syllabus, I need you to shoot me an email as soon as you do it, but no later than August 27, letting me know that you had gone over the syllabus, that you understand the policies. I don't have a quiz for you guys to tell me. I trust that you want to know what you need to do in order to be successful. You're college students, and so just go through the syllabus and just tell me that you did so and you'll be in compliance. I am to tell you about the withdrawal policy has changed a little bit for this year. We professors can no longer withdraw you from the course. The only ones that can withdraw you is yourself. And if you want to know more about that, there is that link. But if you're going to withdraw yourself from the course, you need to do it by this due date, October 25th. For my course, I mean, you should not be withdrawing from my course. It's an easy course. It's a simple course. It's an introductory to biology course. If you guys do everything I am going to tell you to do on a weekly basis, you should be fine. You should have a good grade. Um, so I don't see any of you withdrawing from this course if you follow instructions. So I'm gonna scroll down real quick. You have the grade, how you gonna get your grade for the course, and make a policy, 4 exams, 100 points each one of them. There's a final essay because I want you guys to tell me your point of view about this course. It's a really cool essay, and I'll tell you more once we get close to the end of the semester. 13 classwork activities, those are the ones that you will actually gain access through the Access Pearson, and they relate to the book. There are 14 labs, 14 virtual labs, and those are the ones you will gain access through the Macmillan Learning platform. And then discussion forums. We're going to actually have 8 of those we're going to talk about topics that relate to biological sciences subjects. Those are really interested, and I'd like to actually hear your thoughts. I mean, there are a lot of them. You'll see. All right, so let me go to the modules because that's where your work is. And with that, I want to let you know that the home page that you're seeing right now, I'm gonna leave it as a home page for about a week because I want you guys to gain access to this video that you are watching so that you know how everything works. But next week, when you go into the course, it will bring you directly to the modules. So that, I mean, that's where the work is. But for this first week, now my side looks a little bit different than your sides. I want to warn you, there's stuff in here that you will not see. But so the first, you got the orientation module, which pretty much has information about the course and about me. It has here that syllabus that I just went over, course schedule and detailed information. And then you need to start with the welcome week 1, August 19 to 24. One thing I want to tell you is that work for this course, it begins on Sundays, and work is due by Saturdays, 11:59 p.m. So you have 1 week to pretty much complete everything within a module. Now this looks like a lot, but it's more information than what you guys need to submit. I mean, you just need to submit 1 or 2 things per module, but there's a lot of information for you guys. So for this first week, make sure that you see in here the syllabus acknowledgement. I already talked to you about that. You need to do a discussion forum. This is introducing yourself. I'd like to know who I'm teaching to. So if you guys are so kind as to let me know and who you are by answering the questions on that forum, that is actually a required activity. And then once you finish doing that, like I said, register the 2 access codes if you have them. If you don't have them, get the temporary trials to actually complete these assignments. You have in here your first assignment, Introduction to the Mastering Bio assignment, which is from your textbook, and then the one for the labs. This registration for Achieve, you can register for the labs, this link or that link. They take you to the exact same thing. This is a lot of information for your lab, especially for this first one, so that you guys know how it works. I'm not gonna click on this one. It just gives you an introduction of how these labs work and a little bit of more specific introduction. I'm gonna click on this one so that you guys understand how you're gonna work in your labs. Let me do this really quick. So it's gonna actually open on a new window, as you can see. And see, my computer is slow today. So this is your lab procedure right here. What I will do is the actual virtual lab, if you click in there, it opens on another window. And what I will do is I will get them side by side, if possible, like on your screen, so that as you follow the instructions, you can actually do the lab. You can see the lab. You have to click your all you need in order to go inside the lab setting. This is the lab setting, and so following the instructions, you see on the lab wall you will see 3 shelves, and that's exactly what you see in there, and it tells you step by step what to do. This is the reason why I think it would be a good idea to just split your computer screen in two and have the lab procedure on one side and the actual lab on the other. I'm not doing it right now because then it just, but you guys know what I mean. So, and just you can move things onto the bench. And so by clicking and holding, I mean, the Bunsen burner, and you can click it, you can actually light it. It just gives you instructions step by step what you have to do. All right, let's move on. So go back to modules. One thing that you guys are going to notice is that you're going to have this data collection and summary worksheet. You do not, let me repeat that, you do not need to turn that in. That is for you to write down data that you're going to get from doing the lab. Like you're going to get weights, you're going to get masses, you're going to get different data that you are going to want to write down, because guess what? To make sure that you comprehended the lab, you have a quiz. You have a lab quiz. That's the last thing. That actually is what completes your lab. So once you finish the lab, you go and click on that quiz. Using your data collection and summary worksheet, you answer the questions on the quiz. Once you finish, it's auto submit, and you're done with that lab. Okay. I think this one grades immediately, but it may take up to 24 hours for those scores to transfer from the Macmillan platform to the Canvas platform. The same thing for the Pearson platform. It may take about 24 hours for those scores to transfer. Those actually auto grade. I grade discussions and the exams kind of a little bit. So you see how, once again, for week 2, it tells you the date. First thing you do is you work on your lab activity, and then you actually work on, I mean, not lab activity, but your classwork activity. And then, there's the PowerPoint presentation. Once you click in here, you also have access to the book. And then you work on the lab for that week. Okay. Now, there's going to be weeks where you have exams. So you see week number 3, I need to make sure that you are learning what you are supposed to be learning. So that is the purpose of the assessment. This is your first assessment. Exams, this is how they work, and pay attention. Once you have the whole week, any day of the week, you can actually complete this exam. But beware, once you click on the link and it opens the exam, you need to complete the exam within 90 minutes. So it's like if you were to take a test on a face-to-face setting. I strongly suggest that you do not try to answer the questions by looking at them on the book, because if you do, you're going to run out of time. It always happens. You say, oh, I can do it, I am quick. No, you cannot. You will run out of time. I suggest that you go to the syllabus. The syllabus tells you the sections that you have to study to be ready for the exam. And pretty much that's it. I mean, that's all the work that you have to do and submit. I will be emailing you this week with more information about how to complete and how to work on this course. And if you guys have any questions at any point, email me and I will respond. Once again, welcome to the course. It's going to be a great semester. Thank you. Bye.